Hey guys, welcome to You Rock.
where we bring you weekly topics and new content.
This is You Rock Radio, bringing you global entertainment. Have fun.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Storytime with Treasure and Andrew. Today, we're going to be talking about a very famous series called Squid Games. It's a really interesting topic. You wouldn't expect it to happen in real life, because I don't think that would happen in real life. Because if that was to happen, then the generation is just crazy.
Yeah, it's a Korean film.
Yeah. So you can start off with the
Okay, so this Squid Game movie trended on Netflix. It went number one under 1 week because it was really good and it really taught us a good life lesson. So this game has been going on for years. Rich people were bored and they didn't know what to do with their money. So they just decided one day, oh, let's make a game where people play games, and if you fail to succeed, the end of the game you die. And the winner gets more money. The more people die, the more your money increases. So they will gather poor people that they know are suffering to come play the game, and up to 400 people that they know they're going through shit, that they know they spend money anyhow to come play the game. So yeah.
So they gather these people basically, and they bring them to let me say a warehouse that's not. It's just like one island by itself, and then a warehouse basically, and then they give them beds, they give them small food, but sometimes the food doesn't fill everyone. And keep in mind, these people, some of them actually live on the streets. So this Squid Game, this place that they're going to, actually,
Yeah,
you get
like
me?
a hostel.
Yeah, basically, yeah, and they give them beds and everything and food, but it's just that it comes with a risk. So they
Yeah.
basically have to do trials and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, the winner gets 4 trillion Korean dollars, Korean, the
Yeah,
currency.
the Korean currency,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically. So you have to the first. I'd say which one would you say is the hardest level for the whole thing? For
The
everyone.
first level was the hardest in my
First
opinion.
level.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
go on.
had different levels of games that you play, and obviously each level, more people die, more the money increases. But before this year, remember after they played the first level and they saw that if you play the game and you fail, you have to die.
Die,
They
yeah.
gave them a chance. You could either stay, you could either go. Everyone said they're going, that they're not risking their life, this, that, this, that. Then when they went back to their house, they now clocked that we're actually poor. I don't have money. Everyone's
They don't
having
even
their
have
own
beds. Some of them don't
problems.
even have beds.
Yeah, they all have their own problems that they need money for. Some are owing people money. Some their parents are sick. This that. So after they went home 1 week, they called them back and they're like, "Yeah, we're ready to play the game, and everything." So they took them back to their game center, and they had to. The rich people watch them play the game. They give them the rules. You play, you fail, you die. That's it. And that's how it kept going until everyone started dying. People were betraying each other. Best friends were betraying each other. Husband and wife. Maybe the wife will have to die, or the husband. You know,
Yeah.
they were tricking it around
Yeah.
to see who's your best friend and everything. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so my question for you is, why do you think the first level was the hardest level?
Because that wasn't fair. They didn't know they were gonna die
Okay, no,
at that
I'm not
point.
talking about being fair. I'm talking about if you had to pick all the levels to do, which one would you do? And explain why.
Oh, I'm not gonna do number one.
So which one would you do?
I
And
can't
explain
remember all the levels.
why.
Okay, can you remind me of the levels then?
The first level was the one where you had to run and stop.
Yeah.
The second level was the level where they had to do the cookie thing.
Okay.
The third level was the level where they had to do the marble thing. The marble and the loser, yeah. You
Yeah.
get me, yeah.
The fourth
Yeah.
one was the glass.
Yeah, it was the glass,
And
and
the
that's the
fifth
last
one
one.
was the two last men
Oh yeah,
standing.
and you had to fight to that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So which one would you do and why?
If I had to pick one, I would do the glass one.
Say that you couldn't stand in the middle of that place, so which one would you pick?
I'll pick the glass one. That was the easiest and
That's not
most
the easiest
fairest
one, because
game.
imagine you're the first person to go now, you just die.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's my fate.
Okay,
So
okay.
anyways, yeah, they played all these games and the two last men standing, they had to play this all these games they played were their childhood games. But the consequence, if you lose, you die.
Yeah,
That's it.
even though they were so simple.
Okay, yeah. So these two best friends were the two last men standing, and they had to fight to see who wins. You're allowed to. There's no rules in that. Remember, you have to play the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
If you cross the line, you lose.
Okay.
They were using knives, stabbing each other, everything. Then, what's his name? Samu and
Jin-
Jonghyun. Yes, Jonghyun what's it called? Didn't want to kill Sang Yun. That's his best friend. So he was like, let both of us go. That we could just walk out of here. And Sang Yun was like, what was the point of going through all this, letting all these people die just for both of us to walk out here with no money, you know? So he let Jingwon kill him, and he said, when you win the money, please go help my family with the money you get. So after Jingwon won the money and everything, he was depressed. When he left, they gave him all his money, everything, but he was depressed because he went through all that, let innocent people die just to win money. So like he got what he wanted, but at what cost?
Yeah,
You
true,
get
true,
me?
true.
His mom, when he came back to help his sick mom, his mom was already dead.
Yeah.
So what was the point of all that? He didn't touch anything for like what for a whole year.
Oh, yeah, he
Didn't touch
any of the
anything.
money now. Yeah.
He was still living in the trenches with all that money in his account. So the people called him, we've heard that you haven't touched any money in your account. Why? And he was like, what's the point? That he wishes, he regretted doing it. His wife, his children, they've left him, everything. So one day he decided, okay, let me go out there and look for my kids and all. He helped Samu's mom, gave her money. One of the players' child put her with the mom, Samu's mom, to take care of. Left them half of the money and everything. Yeah. There's gonna be a season 2, so it's not finished. But what I learned from it is that when you do things, at what cost?
Yeah, like
you
at
get
what
me?
cost we so like we say dignity.
Yeah, money isn't everything as well.
Yeah.
Because people do a lot of horrible things just to get money. You get me? You know, like rituals, everything,
yeah,
setting
yeah.
up their best friends, putting your family in danger,
'Cause,
just to
like,
buy the latest shoe, just to buy the latest phone and everything. Yeah,
I feel like legal money is the best kind of money you could ever make. Like if
Mhm.
you're doing money and you know that that money, you wouldn't want your parents to know what you're doing to get that money.
you know
It's not
wrong.
correct. Then
Yeah,
you don't do it
exactly.
in the first place.
Yeah, and parents should always ask where their children are getting their money from, especially when you see them buying things that really won't be able to afford and everything. So yeah, and you should be grateful for what you have. You know, someone could have got a job and helped his family. You get, instead of going through all that. And all the people that died for no reason, you know,
Yeah,
leaving their
yeah.
family alone and everything. So yeah, you should be grateful for what you have. And before you do things, think of the consequences and everything. Yeah, so that's Squid Game. When season 2 comes out, we'll give you another
continuation.
story of the whole movie. Thank you very much for listening to us.